Merci, 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 thank you. I love it. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you, everyone. This is a truly international event. It's my pleasure to introduce John Cage to the stage, a freedom fighter from Brazil, no less. He's organized countless congressional hearings, he's rallied peoples on the street, and he's been an enormous support to this event. He's helped us with videos and posters, he's promoted this everywhere. We've got people here from all over Europe, but this guy's been promoting it everywhere. So it's a real pleasure to introduce John Cage, all the way from Brazil.
Bonjour Genève! Okay, before we send a message to the WHO, I want to congratulate all the organization here. And I got to thank all the Congress system from Brazil, because as you know, Brazil is the only one country in the world who's obligating 6-month babies to under 5 years old to inoculate this experimental genetic therapy. Gets worse. You know, the mothers from Brazil are under coercion from public ministry and tutelar counselor. So they send notification for the parents for they inject 3 doses of COVID experimental genetic therapy. Otherwise, they're gonna charge the parents with 2 to 20 basic salary. So if they still pay this charge, they're gonna ask for obligated them. Otherwise, they're gonna open a prosecutor for separate the parents from their children. How about that? Okay. I want to invite the Brazilian poor communities leaders from favelas for join us and save their children, all right? Okay, and let's send a message to WHO. So, repeat it after me. Okay, we all know they committed crimes against humanity. Crimes against humanity. Okay, no WHO! Louder! No WHO! Last one. No WHO! Freedom! 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 Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great energy as well, everyone. Thank you so much. So our next guest is Alan Miller from the United Kingdom, who is co-founder of the Together Association, which I had the privilege of also being a co-founder of in its earliest stage. Together campaigns and lobbies for civil liberties all across the UK, and Together was instrumental in stopping vaccine mandates in the United Kingdom and vaccine passports, and they've gone on to affect many other policy changes. So it's my pleasure to introduce Alan Miller to the stage.
Thank you, Dan. Well, Free Humanity and Dan Aston-Gregory and the whole team. Let's hear it for them. Woo! This is very fantastic. Everyone that's watching in the UK, this is what international solidarity looks like. Independent, sovereign citizens and independent sovereign nation states making decisions to come together and collaborate, but to retain their freedom, their liberties, their rights, their privacy together. And thank you. And that's why we called the Together Association and the togetherdeclaration.org. It's essential that we all stand together. Now, whilst the WHO are trying to implement the international health regulations and the amendments about surveillance, impositions, restrictions, and knee-jerk suffocation to all of us, not just around so-called pandemics, but also, of course, around the latest thing, the environment emergency, keeping us safe. Ooh, that is terrifying. What we need to do is assert our liberty, our fraternity, our independence together. And that's why it's essential that whilst we do this, we then go back and we make sure our elected representatives hear from us. We stand independently. We say that we're not going to have these impositions from abroad. We're going to insist that our public keeps our elected representatives accountable, that we're going to make sure that we say we want our freedoms, we're going to insist on it together. And we're going to take back democracy. What are we going to do, everyone? Thank you very much. There's free humanity. Let's do it together in solidarity.
Thank you very much.
Alors, vous allez voir passer des personnes qui font une récolte de fonds pour les frais de la manifestation, parce que pour aider Philippe Crouzet à rentrer dans les frais. Merci de lui faire bon accueil.
Oui, merci beaucoup. S'il vous plaît, soyez généreux aujourd'hui. On en a vraiment besoin. Et on remercie encore Philippe qui a mis tout ça sur pied. Merci beaucoup, Philippe Crouzet. Aidez-le, s'il vous plaît.
There's been many hours invested in this project and many resources, including financial resources. So there will be buckets going around the audience for donations to the this rally to help us make this possible. We thank you for your generosity. Every little bit counts. So thank you so much for your support.
Und ich darf es auch noch einmal auf Deutsch sagen, so unser lieber Freund Philipp Kruse ist hier voll in die Verantwortung gegangen, als Verantwortlicher auch bei den Behörden gemeldet, hat auch viele finanzielle Ausgaben gehabt, damit das hier möglich ist. Und wir werden jetzt ein paar Leute, werden Sie sehen, mit Körben, die in der Menge spazieren. Das ist sozusagen ein Crowdfunding-Aufruf, wenn Sie auch ein bisschen was spenden können, damit das alles, was wir hier erleben, auch leicht zu tragen ist. Gemeinsam schaffen wir das, sind wir sehr dankbar. Dankeschön.